I purchased a car from Carvana, and they give you 7 days to decide whether you want to keep the vehicle or not, which was fine. The vehicle was great, ran perfect. Then about 2 weeks after I had it, which was past the 7-day mark, I started having issues with it. So I took it to a mechanic because it's covered for up to, I want to say it's 5,600 miles or so many months, so many days. I think it's 100 days through Silver Rock, which is their warranty company. So I took it and I filed a claim. I actually called Silver Rock every single day about this to make sure that I was doing the process correct. They said that I was. They said that I had to have the place that I took it to, since they were out of network, because we wanted to take it to Mitsubishi because we have a 2017 Mitsubishi. And with Mitsubishi, their vehicle parts, sometimes other mechanics can't work on them because they don't have the specialized tools. So that's why we took it to Mitsubishi, which we were fine with paying the extra cost for the deductible. We didn't care about that. But Mitsubishi called and did their part on the claim, where they had to call and tell them that a mechanic that was licensed looked it over. This is what was wrong with it. This is what needs to be done, all that. Well, Carvana Silver Rock refused to pay for it. I started having more issues with it, so I took it back. And at that point, we just paid for it out of pocket because we had to get our vehicle back. I took it back and had it looked at. They fixed 2 small things. I turned the claim in to Carvana, Silver Rock, and they refused to fix it. Okay. I kept having problems with it, so I took it to another mechanic. He took him 5 minutes. He looked under my car and said, "You have had a catalytic converter swapped out on your vehicle," because my O2 sensor had went out during all this. And it's like one thing after another just kept falling apart on this vehicle. So I called Silver Rock and talked to them. They said that now, because I'm over my mileage, there's nothing that they can do about it. So it was a big whole ordeal. Well, there was mail sitting on because I work at the hospital, so I'm always at work. But there was mail sitting on my thing by the door that I didn't open from the beginning of May. Well, Silver Rock, after sending me a text message and emails, declining all of my claims that I had submitted, all the proper paperwork, pictures, everything that they asked for, even the receipts from the company where it had been fixed under warranty, because the 2 times that I had taken it, it was under the mileage that they requested and the time frame that they requested for their warranty. They sent me a check, I guess like hush hush money, I don't know. But they sent me a check with nothing on it. It says remittance advice, even though they had declined to pay for my stuff. I haven't cashed the check because it's only like $180, but which is not going to cover the $2,600 stuff that needs to be done to my vehicle. So I really don't know where to go with that. All I know is it's been very frustrating, and I did everything by the book with them as to how you're supposed to do it. Well, to be honest, to have my vehicle fixed, because during all this, not only did I have to rent a vehicle, which they were supposed to cover the rental of the vehicle, what it costs to be fixed on the vehicle if it was under warranty. So they didn't cover any of that. This whole time, I've still been paying my car payments. And on top of that, the stuff keeps falling apart on my vehicle because it's not been fixed. And I don't know how else I got it, and all this fell under the umbrella of the time frame that they said had to be under the warranty. Well, I want to go public with it because it's not fair to us hardworking people who have to pay for our vehicles. And not only when we first get the vehicle, it starts falling apart. And when it's supposed to be covered under warranty, they give you a hard time about it, and they don't want to cover anything that it says in their paperwork, in their warranty, that it says what it says is supposed to be covered. And I did every step verbatim, and they still didn't cover anything. They still didn't help with any cost. except for this one check that they sent me out of nowhere. It has nothing written on it as to what it's even for. And they were extremely rude about it the whole time. Like, I called every day to make sure I was doing everything right. So I guess my message would be to avoid Carvana, because you're going to get yourself in a position to where you're not going to be able to get yourself out of, because your vehicle is going to keep messing up. They're not going to fix it. If you pay to get it fixed, they're not going to reimburse you. You're going to have to get a rental car, which is more money coming out of your pocket, while you're still going to have to pay your car payment. So you're just going to get in a big hole, because they're not going to help you whatsoever.